This thing working today? Hey, yeah, look at that. Uh-oh. Hold on. Microphone issues. It's spinning out of control. Come on. There you go. Hello, hello, hello. All right. That's up, that's up. Let's get this link for you guys. Or her. Ada Elephant. Hi. Share. Copy link. Dunzo. Resources sending your way. It's only 2 today. It's just a video and a sound effects file that I got off of YouTube. What up, Joe? Hope everyone's hanging in there. It's hump day, Wednesday. That's pretty sweet. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the days just go on and on and on. It's crazy that it's only Wednesday. How's everything going with school? All good, guys? Hanging in there? Swamped with work? Just about right. Too little? Mrs. Seibert said to me, she's like, you seem like you're working a lot. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm working a lot. I'm trying. I'm just trying to put stuff out there for you guys. To have some fun. School's okay. Yeah. I've heard mixed reviews. I hear some saying like, I miss my friends. Would love to be in school and see my friends. I hear others say like, it's not bad. Not bad at home. Some other students actually said they appreciate their teachers a lot more. Think about that. It's pretty crazy, huh? All right, I'm going to get you guys started. So I posted in like a Google Classroom, and I just put it on Twitter too, the final version of the video. But let me show you what we're going for here. Hopefully it's here. Who did? Faded alpha. Is that Josh? Is Josh the alpha? What's up with all these alphas? All right, so here's the Adil is the faded alpha. But wait, weren't you just on the other day as a different like photography something? Oh gosh, you guys confused me. All right, here's our final video. Jack, can you do elephant? YouTube. Whoa! Ada's really been practicing her elephant noises. She's really good at it. All right, so that's what we're going for today, and here's how we do it. Let's go back to my dashboard. If you guys, posted a link. I can post it again if you need me to, but a link to the resources. That's the video and a sound file that I got off of YouTube. It's just a bunch of elephant noises, and we're gonna go in and do some, what do they call it, audio automating. We're gonna automate the audio, so we're gonna have automatic like fade ins, fade outs, and things like that. So when it plays through, it drops the sound out, and the elephant sound comes in, and then after the elephant sound, we're gonna fade the want to become famous. Oh gosh, what is it with this bot? No, I don't want to become famous. I'm just doing this for some students, man. Thanks, Kyoto. Blocked. Sayonara. I don't need you guys. I don't need to be famous. I'm just doing this to have some fun. All right, so if you are following along, you can go ahead and create a new project and import that media. Either way you wanted to do it. If you wanted to go to your media first and then create a folder like I did called Ada Elephant, and then inside Ada Elephant, you will have these two files there. You can do that. And once you do that, you can create a new project. But since I already made one, I'm going to go in and show you guys what I'm working with. Alright, so here you go. It's 2 layers. It's that video file, and it's really unedited except for I trimmed it at the end. It's a lot shorter than the actual file. And then, how come I can't get to my audio? Is it this? Yeah. Then down here is a couple elephant sounds, but you'll also see that the elephant sound file is like a ton of elephant sound effects. So I kind of like just scrubbed through, and really what I did was I looked at the length of these 2 noises that Ada made. So originally she does one long one here, and then she does like a bunch of short little ones, but I just put a long one over to match as best I could to try to fit the length of her little elephant noise. So that's really all it is. And then I will show you this track is the audio automation that I'm talking about. So I don't know if you noticed, but in the final mix down, the finished version, I tried to get her like little like puffs of air at the end to kind of fade back in as the elephant sound was ending to try to make it sound a little bit more realistic. I don't know if it had that effect, but that's what I was going for. And so you'll see here, here's like a perfect example, like you hear at the end here. What? Right, her lips are still making the sound as the elephant sound is dying out. Also, she takes a puff of air in the middle here, and I wanted it to seem like, you know, she's actually taking that breath of air, so I brought the volume back up here. So again, this elephant sound is fading out, and I'm getting like that last bit of her lips coming together there, and then she takes a breath, and then goes back in for the next one, and then the elephant noise comes up, and then she ends. What? Right, so I tried to make it sound sort of as realistic as possible. Also, you'll notice up here, there's a little orange triangle, and we'll talk about that. Okie dokie, so here's how we're doing it. If you're in a new project, I'm going to delete everything and go into your media and find wherever your media is. If you haven't imported it yet, you can click on import and import the media. It shouldn't take long because it's just one video file. It's only like 40 seconds. And audio files don't take any time to really load. So load your media, and I'm going to start with the video. Click and drag down to video layer 1. And I'll delete. Can I delete that? Yeah. And I'll delete that little orange marker to show you why I put that there. Jack, can you do elephant? Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop it here. Spacebar stops. I'm going to stop here because right here is where Ada's about to do her elephant noise. I'm going to click on this little guy that says add marker. And you could title it if you want. You could do like marker 1. I don't have any other markers that I'm going to be putting on this clip, but this is just a little marker. Ada noise. Done. It's just a little marker to help me know like where in the clip Ada starts doing her elephant noise, just to help me out, because I'm going to be messing around here with this elephant sound effects. So I'm going to bring elephant sound effects down onto my audio track, and I'm going to zoom in on it. So this elephant track has a ton of elephant sound effects. These first couple ones are a little funny sounding. They don't even sound like elephants. I don't know what they are. That's crazy. Do elephants really make that sound? That would scare me. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if it would scare me more. But, like, let's say I was out, like, I don't know, in what is that? The savannah? Yeah, that sounds right. If I was like, you know, out in elephant land and that like I saw the elephant and it looked at me and it did this, I would be scared to death probably. I like that more so than hearing it do this. Although I don't know. It's possible like it's possible like I don't know once here's what it would do. This when I hear it like start I'd be like scared to death and just that alone then when it did, I'd be running for the hills. Anyway, had my headphones on when that elephant sound came on. Yeah, was it loud? All right. I am dropping these. I'm going to cut those two out. I don't need them. Yeah, very loud. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Like I have my volume on 10 or 12. I wonder if is that something in OBS where I need to adjust the volume there? Also, does my microphone sound? Can you hear my microphone? Do I need to turn that up? I don't know. I don't know these things, guys. All right. So anyway, I cut out the first two, and then you'll see you got a ton. What is that one? That's a monkey. That sounds like a monkey. That is not an elephant. But anyway, so what I started doing was going in, if you zoom in, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to start just isolating each one of these. So what I'm doing is just click on where you think roundabout. If you zoom in, you could see these sound waves. So I'm just going to click where I think it ends. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it here. Cut it there. I don't know what that is at the end, but we'll figure that out. I'm going to cut it here. I'm just isolating these. You probably don't need to do it, but I find it a little bit easier maybe doing it now, and then I could just play around with these and figure out which ones I want to use. So click on your audio file there and cut. Click on the audio file and cut. I can use this guy here to scroll over. See, there's a ton of different clips. And I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I'm just going to start isolating these so then it'll be easier to pull each one over if I need to. Because I don't remember which ones I used before. I was kind of just playing around and I just grabbed whichever ones I thought fit best. And last one. All right, so now I got these guys all cut up and isolated, so I can start moving them around to match up where that marker is. So, I don't know, it depends on, maybe we should go back and take a look first. I'm going to zoom out, go back over to where my marker is, so then I could zoom back in. So, I'm looking for a clip that is, let's see, starts at 10 and it ends at, it's probably a second long. I'm probably looking for a clip that's like at least a second, but I want to span over this whole part here.
Yeah.
Right? So that first one is from, we'll say markers like 10 seconds and 12 milliseconds, and then it goes to like 11, 12 or so. I don't know. Let's look for a clip that's about a second long. And you don't even have to like look for timing. Just find one that you think will sound good there and try to match it. I like this one. Let's try it out. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to have to zoom in a little closer to actually select the file, to select the clip. Because if I'm zoomed out, or if I'm zoomed in too far, it'll give me that double arrow, and that is adjusting, right? So I got to zoom in close enough where I can grab it, and then I'm going to try to slide it over to where that marker is and put it there. Now I can zoom back in, and I can line it up a little bit better. How you guys doing? Loud, very loud. That wasn't bad. Maybe a little too long. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to match it up with her arm. As her arm goes up, I don't know if her arm went up first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, maybe. I don't know. We could always adjust later. Just roughly putting them in place, right? Cool. She's got that puff of air in. Now I'm going to get another one that covers, let's see, 11:19 to... That one's probably closer to 2 seconds, so that one's even longer than that, right? Let's see. How long is this clip? Does it tell me how long that clip is? 59 to 101. Yeah, it's about 2 seconds or something, right? Let's see. Click and drag. If we hover over towards that end there, it'll finally scroll over. Try to zoom in. It's a little long, so that one might not be the best one. I'm going to undo that. I need something shorter than that. What's this one? That's a weird sounding one. What's this one? Let's try that. Whatever. It's all trial and error, really. Sure, that looks like it might work. Turn my mic up. Yeah, hold on. Your ears are dying. Why? Because my mic is too loud and the mic isn't loud enough and the elephant is too loud. Let's see. All right, so desktop audio. How would I turn that down? Yep. All right, hold on. Settings, maybe? Oh, blue bar. Nice. Who was that? Mustafa? Cool. So if I drop this down, maybe that's better. And then this blue bar if I turn you up. Is that what you're telling me? How's this? Was that better? Yeah, cool. All right, cool. If you want, I could drop it more. All right, cool. You got it, guys. That would get really annoying because we're probably going to play those elephant sounds like 1,000 times. Your ears would be bleeding. All right, cool. Let's get into this and we'll automate some audio. Also, I'm going to drop the volume on. They already are bleeding. All right, so I could drop the volume on these too. I'll show you guys. All right, so let's go in here. I'm going to click on the speaker to bring up this little line up here on my audio here. And so I want to cut Ada when she's doing her little like elephant noise. I'm going to cut that out so the elephant noise down here can be heard. And so I am going to put two anchor points at the beginning and 2 anchor points at the end. We can adjust these later, but I need 2 anchor points on both sides because then I can drop her out. Just clicking and dragging and dropping out. Now I can already tell like I might need to bring this a little bit closer. Let's see. That was pretty good. And I'm going to do the same thing here. 2 anchor points, drop the inside ones, and if you need to, you could depending on the angle here, that would be like a slower fade, or this is like a quick drop in, drop out, right? So that would be like, I'm almost essentially hitting a mute button, right? With so quick of a drop here, that would be like turning on a mute button, and so it mutes, and then it unmutes, and then it mutes again, and then unmutes. That actually wasn't bad. I'll take it. So then the next thing is, as you guys were saying, the sound on it is like ridiculously loud, right? Especially compared to the video track. So if I just click on each track here, click on the speaker, and use this to drop the overall volume, and you'll see it's kind of like a lighter, that like dark gray line starts appearing on the top, and so you could see exactly where, like, that's the max audio, the max volume that it's going to be is at. Like, let's go with 50%. I really wish you were able to like type it in there. So if I clicked on that, and I would be able to like type what percentage I want. But you got to deal with the fader. All right, let's see now. Oh, that one's really loud. So I'll drop this one back down 50%. That one might need to be more because this one looks like you could just see the sound waves, right? This one is way louder than this one, so I might drop it more than 50 there just to try to make it even. Let's see what we got there.
Whoa!
Ooh, something happened there at the end.
Whoa!
No, maybe not. Was I hearing things?
Whoa!
That's her. That's her. She's got a weird like pop thing at the end, but whatever. So if I wanted to here, I could add a little fade here, and if I go back to this anchor, I could have it kind of fade out so it does like a little crossfade thing.
Whoa!
I could do the same thing at the bottom here if I wanted to, put like a little drop out.
Whoa!
A little better. And then I cut it there after she said that's funny. Before I turn back to him and say, can you do that? I go back up here. I'm going to cut you and delete this side. So she says, that's funny.
Jack.
Oh, that's still too long. Where does she say that's funny? About there. About here. And then I did, if I click on this little, the fade options up here, then I can create my own fade on the video, and I'll do the same thing with the audio at the end. Fade the audio down.
Oh!
That might be too fast. You get the idea. Cool, good enough. I can delete the rest of these elephant tracks that I don't use, because if I mix down actually right now, so if I click finish and I mix down, because this part of my video, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to mix it down. If these files are like, or if these clips are all over here, it's going to mix down all the way to the end of this, which is a minute and whatever, 15 seconds, minute 11 seconds, right? And so what'll happen is you'll have a minute and 15-second long video, but after your, 16 seconds, the rest of this will be blank, and then all of a sudden, like, at the 40-second mark, it's just going to be doing random elephant noises, so you don't want that. So click and drag, select all of those things that you don't need, hit delete, and make sure that you're left with just that video file, or just that clip up to the point that you want to cut.
Jack, can you do elephant? Whoa!
Cool. Now, this is an elephant sound effect. I mean, your imagination can run wild with this. Like, I'm already thinking of, since I'm a guy, my brain automatically goes to like farts and burps. I don't know. Maybe I'm stereotyping dudes here, but yeah, that's where my brain always goes. Like, burps and farts are always funny to me. So, yeah, you could insert, someone doing like, burp contest and someone's like, watch this one. And then you insert a really long burp sound effect. It could be pretty funny. I don't know. Your imagination can run wild here. But now you know how to drop audio out. So automating audio on a video file there. So you can automate that out. And then you could put your sound effects in. You could also use this trick if you wanted to. No. Well, yeah, you could do this trick if you are automating video as well. Like I could, if I wanted to, go in here and use this same, just like I do audio automation, you could do video automation. So you could have like, this video here drop out if I had like a different video to play in somewhere else. Cuts the video out, But yeah, you now know how to automate tracks, and you know how to insert sound effects and adjust the volume accordingly, right? So how to adjust overall volume here. Now, it's funny because I see down here, there's like master volume, which you would think, but I don't know how this works because I've tried this in the past. I've tried to drop the volume here, and it doesn't really have an overall effect unless I'm missing something. I don't think it has the same effect as dropping the master volume here, which is weird to me. I mean, I guess this you could, I could have these two clips on the same master track, but have different percentages for both of these. And if I dropped this down, maybe that would be like overall across all of the clips. But yeah, I don't know. I find it easier to go into each track and adjust the volume that way. All right. I think that's about it. In case it's not clear, I have I think a pretty decent grasp. I am by no means like the expert at this stuff, and especially when it comes to OBS, you guys just taught me how to turn volume down. So it's just the way I view teaching and learning anyway, is that we can all learn from each other. It doesn't matter like if I'm the quote unquote teacher in the room, right? So yeah, I'm no means an expert. You guys could maybe find easier ways to do things, and I am all ears. We learn together. So if you come up with any tricks, or maybe you see that I'm like missing something that's so obvious, which actually is usually the case with me. I miss things right under my nose. So if you find easier ways, or there's things that are way obvious that like I could just do this instead, let me know. Also, we got to talk about Hawk News. Anyone interested in Hawk News? If you're putting any of these things together, any videos together on your own, and you want to submit things for Hawk News, I am looking for stuff, material over the next few weeks to continue Hawk News going. I know I'm meeting with Sid in 3 minutes. But yeah, if you guys want to be on Hawk News, we could do like a Google Hangout, and I'll record the session. You guys could do your little like news anchor stuff. We could do weather. We could do any other segments that you think. Can you use the video that I made? Who dat? Who is that? Is that Ethan? Yeah. The video of me that you made, Ethan? Yeah, I could probably throw that in and just say, hey, this is what students are creating. That would be cool. But I would love for you guys to start making your own. No, the hat? What hat? I didn't see a hat one. What are we talking about here? What hat one? You're confusing me. Yeah, send it to me. I would love to see a hat one. That would be awesome. Yeah, I will take video submissions and definitely throw them in. Also, it doesn't need to be like video submissions. If you guys are doing anything cool, I would love to spotlight anything. I know some of you guys are making videos at home. I know some of you guys are photographers. If anyone's like streaming games or something, maybe we could promote that stuff. Anything and everything is, I think, considered worthy and entertaining, and other students need to see that stuff going on Hawk News. So if you have ideas, I'm all ears. Again, like a lot of this stuff we could broadcast. We could do like a Google Hangout and hang together and just, say good morning Hawks, welcome to Hawk News, and it'll be you guys, and you can put like some special effects and stuff on there to make it look, to dress it up, make it look a little fancier. But if you want to talk more about it, shoot me an email, and we could do Google Hangout, and we could put stuff together for Hawk News. But can you promote my Instagram? Yeah, sure. I guess I'll see if I could throw that in there somehow. That would be, bruh. Yeah, we'll see if we could do that. I would love to promote your Instagram. I wonder, Adil, can you send me some pictures or something? I don't know, somehow. Through an email or something, or share some stuff with me. Send me some pictures so I could put some stuff together, like saying like this is what students are doing while they're out, whatever. By the way, you could check out, Adil's Instagram page. That'd be cool. Sure. Sounds good to me. All right, and Ethan, you're gonna send me a hat video. Yeah. Otherwise, keep chipping away, guys. Have fun with this stuff. Be creative. That's what it's all about. And again, you have any questions, shoot me an email. I'd love to do Google Hangout with you guys if we want to hang out. So I will be back here at noon, but I got to go now to go hang out with Sid. We got to talk Hawk News. So I'll see you a little later. Sayonara.